Turner, come on down.
Am I going to be on the tape, or are we going to run out of time?
Make sure we got plenty of tape. We need about 2 minutes.
Thomas Turner, I'd like to take a moment of silence for a great American hero, a true patriot that passed away on the 4th of July, the John Wayne of politics, and a hero of mine, Mr. Jesse Helms. Thank you. Thank you very much. In the last bill runs, I just wanted to point up a few of the expenses that were in there that we taxpayers paid for. And first is the police retirement. We had 15 police officers retired. We're paid $1,250 each, or a total of $18,750. And 15 more police officers that were paid $1,000 each, for a grand total of $33,750, just because they retired from Shelby. And in the fire department on the last bill runs, there was a clothing expenditure for the firemen. The clothing expenditure is like $720 a year for 60 firemen. That's a $43,200. And they were also paid for their food allowance under the last bill runs of $865 each for 57 firemen. That's a total of $49,350. Now you total up the retirement of the police, and you total up these benefits paid to the firefighters, and you come to a grand total of $136,255 for what? The fire department spent almost $300 in the last bill runs just to wash the cars. Now, what else do the fire department guys do? They sit around there. They don't even wash the cars anymore. Yet, yes, the other day I'm passing a Pontiac fire department on M59 or here in the street in Pontiac. And there's the fire truck out there and a fire car, and the firemen are washing the truck. I don't ever see that here in Shelby. Now, these firefighters here are aristocrats. It's beneath their dignity and their training to wash the vehicles. I would like to throw some figures at you, even more astounding than what I just mentioned. Last year, 2007, there was $2,154,000 spent. In 06, there was $5,126,920 spent. In 05, there was $1,897,000 and $384 spent. And for 1 month in 2004, there was $96,443 spent. Now you total all of these figures up, and you come to $9,122,000. $1,122,297. Now the motions to spend all this money and the motions to second the spending of this money was made by one person on this board. That was Miss Manzella. She has never said no to any expenditure, any purchase since she's been on this board. She has followed the supervisor step by step in everything that he has proposed and has never backed down and voted no against any of these expenditures. Police vehicles, fire vehicles, equipment, computers, copy machines, communications equipment, everything you can think of that this township board has spent money on, Ms. Manzella has approved. And you have also, Mr. Supervisor, to the tune of just $9,122,000 by one person on this board. The fire department so far this year, just out of the bill runs, has spent $705,000 plus just out of these bill runs. These bill runs that come out every 2 weeks. And that doesn't include payroll, and that doesn't include insurance and other fringe benefits. And yet we have to buy them hamburgers, cheeseburgers, soda pops, and Gatorade when we're paying them a food allowance of such an astronomical figure of $865 each every year. You know, all that totals up to the bottom line that the fire department, as the police department, as you heard many times before me say, I've said that they should go home after 12 hours and feed themselves and clothe themselves and sit in their lazy boy chairs by themselves. And let's cut out all these barbecues. Let's cut out all these living, lounging equipment and household furnishings and cooking utensils and stoves and all the other paraphernalia that goes along with living in a fire station for 24 hours. There's not going to be a board meeting next board meeting day on the 5th of August. Is that right?
That's correct. I'm glad you brought that up. I meant to say that at the announcements. It's an election day, so by law there can't be a board meeting that day.
Well, are you going to move it to the following day?
August 12th.
You what?
August 12th, the next Tuesday.
August 12th will be the next board meeting?
Yes, it will.
Okay. I think that'll do it for me.
And just to clarify for you, while you were speaking, I did check with Fire Station 1 in case there was some change in policy. The cars and perhaps the utility trucks may go through a car wash, but the all the apparatus is washed by the firefighters.
I'm sure you know what you said, but I don't, because I didn't hear you.
Yeah, the fire trucks are washed by the firefighters.
The fire trucks are washed by the firefighters. Oh. Okay. I have yet to seen it, but I'll keep my eye open.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else wish to speak? Seeing no other hands, I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
It's by Vire, supported by Filer. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That'll conclude this meeting. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Remember to vote
give it
August 5th. Good night.